Hello and best wishes all dear students. Hope you are all doing great. Dear students, I am very much happy to start our videos lesson. In this video series, we will start the lessons from the part till which we have studied in our physical classes. So I am requesting all of you to follow all the lessons sequentially, and also if you face any kind of problems, questions, confusions, feel free to share all those things through WhatsApp group or through the comment sections. Besides that, I am waiting for your valuable suggestions, criticisms, or anything that you have regarding our lessons. Feel free to share that anytime with me, so please do not hesitate to share all the things that you have in your mind with me freely anytime, and I will bring changes regarding to your suggestions and your ideas. Furthermore, dear students, be attentive that I'm giving you different assignments, projects and homeworks in all these videos. You should try your best to do all the assignments on time and submit them on the due date. So thanks again, and let's start our lesson. So dear students, in our physical classes, we have thoroughly and deeply discussed about British literature, in that we have studied Anglo-Saxon period, history of their period, life, literature and languages of Anglo-Saxons. Also we have discussed about the epic of Beowulf. In today's class, we want to start from Gilgamesh, which is a verse narrative. Also, dear students, please refer to your course policy. Please study that thoroughly, and everything are discussed in the course policy. You can understand all the way objectives, goals and all the things that we want to cover in this semester, and also you will understand from where we start and what we are studying. So I again emphasize and want to tell you to refer to your course policy. So let's start from Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is considered one of the oldest surviving works of literature, originating in ancient Mesopotamia, dating back to the 10th century BC. It means that Gilgamesh is a verse narrative, and it is considered one of the oldest, and it is one of the ancient work of literature which is originated about in 18th century in Mesopotamia. It tells the story of Gilgamesh, the legendary king of Uruk, and his adventures, including his quest for immortality. So the narrative which is about Gilgamesh is a person who was a legendary king. Okay, he was a legendary king of Uruk, which is a country, and it is also telling a story about the journeys and the adventures of Gilgamesh, and also it is discussing about Gilgamesh quest, or Gilgamesh searching for immortality or living forever. That what is the way in how we can find a way to live forever in this world. So all these things are discussed in Gilgamesh narrative. So we can say that Gilgamesh, which is name of the person, or it is name of the legendary king of Uruk country. So it is all about this person. This person is king of this country, and also the hero of this story is Gilgamesh. So what things are included in Gilgamesh narrative? The first thing is heroic journey. The narrative follows Gilgamesh's quest and exploits, which often involve battles, encounters with supernatural beings, and the explorations of existential questions. It means actually in Gilgamesh narrative, it talks about the quests, the searching and the exploration of Gilgamesh battles that he had in different times in his own period, and also Gilgamesh, the king of Uruk, he faces with different supernatural beings and he fight with them. And also it talks about the exploration, the explanation, the searching of Gilgamesh, who search about existential question about life and how we can live forever in this world. So it talks all about heroic journeys in his quest that Gilgamesh has in his life. In fact, in the Gilgamesh narrative, the journey of the hero, it is example, it is a prominent, it is a very clear example and element in this poem. The second thing which is included in this narrative is friendship and loss. The epic explores the relationship between Gilgamesh and his companion Enkidu. So this narrative also discusses about the friendship and at the end losing of his friend, which is Enkidu. So it also talks about the relationship between Enkidu and Gilgamesh. How was it started, how was it proceeded, and how was it ended, and how did they lose each other. So it also talks about this kind of friendship and loss. Their deep friendship and eventual loss serve as a catalyst for Gilgamesh's personal growth as he grappled with themes of mortality, grief, and the boundaries of human existence. So we can say that their deep friendship and actually at the end of their loss, it served as the catalyst and the main thing of Gilgamesh's personal growth when he lost his friend. So it helps with Gilgamesh in his personal growth because after his friend loss, he deals with themes of mortality or humanity, we can say, and also different grief. He faces difficult problems and situations. So he struggles in his efforts bring success in his life, and also it helps him in the boundaries of human existence. So when Gilgamesh lost his friend, actually it was a kind of problem in his life. He faces so many difficulties, difficult situations, problems. So it made him stronger, and he struggled a lot in order to become successful person. So it brought success in his life. The other thing in Gilgamesh narrative is human condition and mortality. Gilgamesh delves into existential question about the human condition. Actually, Gilgamesh, he is searching about the human being conditions, their life, their living here in this world, and also all things which are related to human condition. The epic reflects on the transient nature of life, the inevitability of death, and the limitations of human power and desires. Actually, it means that this epics or Gilgamesh narrative, it mainly focuses on the brief, the short life of a human beings, and also it is talking about the certainty of death, that death will come, of course, and also it talks about the limitations of human power and desires, that human beings are not as much powerful, and also the desires which human beings have forever until the end of their life. So it all talks about these things. These reflections contribute to the philosophical and introspective elements of the narrative. While these things are included in Gilgamesh, so it helps in order to give philosophical and introspective or thoughtful elements to this narrative, or we can shortly say that human condition and mortality, and also searching life of human beings in the certainty of death. These things give philosophical and introspective elements to this narrative. Another thing is divine intervention. It means that gods or their holy creatures were also included in Gilgamesh narrative. The involvement of gods and goddesses is a significant aspect of the narrative. It means that gods or goddesses or female gods, they were also involved in this story, and we can say it is a significant aspect of this story. The gods play roles in shaping the events of the story, testing the hero's character, and providing guidance or punishment. In fact, the gods which are included in this story are playing main role to shape or to give existence to the events in the story. And also these gods are their goddesses. They test the characters of the heroes in the story, which is Gilgamesh, and also it provides guidance or punishment to the characters in the story. The interplay between mortals and deities underscore the larger cosmic order in the epic. What does it mean? It means that the relationship which is existed among human beings and also among the gods. It highlights the larger cosmic or creatures order in the epic. So the relationship which is existed among human beings in the gods, it highlights the existence or the order, the management of cosmic or creatures in this epic. Another thing is cultural and historical significance, which is discussed in this story. Gilgamesh offers insights into the ancient Mesopotamian culture, including societal norms, religious beliefs, and the role of kingship. So it means that Gilgamesh not only talking about human conditions, gods, and all these things, but it also discuss about the cultural and historical situations of the Mesopotamian people. So it is discussing about culture of these people or these ancient people, and also what are included in these cultural discussions: societal norms, like principles of the society of the people, and also religious beliefs, which kind of beliefs in religions they had, and also role of the kingship or the king. It was also discussed in this story. It provides a glimpse into the worldview and values of that time period, making it valuable for understanding the ancient world. So it gives a view, a short scene into the worldview, and also the values of the people which those people had in their own period. And also this Gilgamesh narrative story is valuable for understanding ancient people and ancient people cultures in ancient world. Another thing in this story is themes and symbols. The story incorporates symbolic elements such as the cedar forest representing the unknown and Enkidu representing the balance between civilization and the natural world. Also, themes or symbols in this story are cedar forest and Enkidu. It means cedar forest, which is representing an unknown thing, and also Enkidu, which is representing balance between civilization and the natural world. Another thing regarding this story is oral tradition and uniform writing. Gilgamesh was initially transmitted through oral tradition. So it means Gilgamesh was not written in the first time. So with the story being passed down from one generation to another generation, it means like it was transferred by the mouth of people, and there were no written piece of this story. People were transferring this kind of story from one generation to another generation because there were not written tradition in that time. So later on it was recorded in cuneiform script on clay tables. After some times Gilgamesh was written in a cuneiform script. Okay, so it was a type of writing which was written in a clay tablets. So it was also written in a clay tablets, and it allowed the preservation and dissemination or publication, distribution of this story. So this story was preserved by writing in a cuneiform. Another thing in Gilgamesh is influence and legacy. Gilgamesh has had a significant impact on subsequent literature and storytelling traditions. So Gilgamesh had a very prominent and important role on other literature and also on storytelling tradition, custom of the people. Its themes and motives can be found in later works, and it has influenced the development of epic poetry and heroic narrative across different cultures. So in fact, Gilgamesh impacted on future or next literature, and also if we study that time literature, we can find their subject, their motives, their themes in other literatures as well. And also it helped to develop epic poetry and heroic narratives across different cultures in different countries and different traditions. So we can say that Gilgamesh helped literature to be developed, to be improved, and also other people also has taken themes, motives and subjects from Gilgamesh. So thank you so much dear student for being with us till now. It is enough for today. Hope you will follow all the lessons sequentially. If you face any kind of questions or any kind of problems, please feel free to share those with the WhatsApp group or through the comment section. Have a good time for today. Thank you.